Hey guys, I was just looking at this quartz block here and it looks pretty nice. But the question is, how do you get a load of this stuff and not ransack the nether? So that's what this video is about today. Got a little base here with a couple of things that we're going to need. Obviously we're going to need the nether portal. But first thing you're basically going to need, because we're going to do some enchanting first, is you're going to need some XP. So we're going to have to use one of my original inventions, an XP generator. You can make these in survival, obviously. I'm not being sarcastic at all, joking guys. But some way or another you are going to need to make, well, get some XP pretty much. So yeah, one way or another you need XP. You're going to need to get a couple of enchantments, recommended anyway, on your picks. So you're going to need Silk Touch on one pick. And on the other pick, preferably, you're going to need Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, and Efficiency 4 or 5. I'm not entirely sure what that is. I'm not a Roman numeral expert. But yeah, you're going to need these things. So I'm going to enchant these, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so we've got our two picks. Now the reason we've got two picks is because there's two kind of ways we can do this. But I'm just going to go to the nether first before I actually tell you about them. So let's just go through the nether. I've already started doing a couple of things in this nether world, like making a little bridge because we're on an island for some reason. Got a little chest just in case I need it. Okay, I'm going to turn the sound off because it's really annoying. Okay, so you may be thinking, how do you get quartz? It's just right there, you just collect it. Well, if you look around, you know, there's a fair amount of quartz around. But if you think about it, it's just kind of like dotted around. It's not a great amount, to be honest. You know, really, it's not a great amount. Okay, so you know, you could go around and collect this, and you know, you could get a good couple of stacks. To be honest with you, good couple of stacks. But you know, considering you need 4 quartz, nether quartz, to make a block, not really that much. To be honest with you, you need 4 stacks of this pretty much to get a stack of nether quartz block. So yeah, this is basically this is going to be my method. The method that I pretty much use is to collect it with Silk Touch, and then get back home and use my looting pick to kind of break it down, because that way it's just kind of a bit easier, a bit simpler. But this is kind of my work pick. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing that we do every single time that we kind of go mining for items, and that is, well, the basic kind of generic method is to go strip mining. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go strip mining, and yeah, I'm just going to kind of do this in a kind of time-lapse format, so it doesn't get too boring. But yeah, I'm just going to speed it up pretty much and show you how much nether quartz we actually do get. So yep, let's get on with the time-lapse. Okay guys, so as you can see, that was a pretty good exhibition. Exhibition? Is that the word? I failed into some lava a couple of times, but that's just my fail. Cool items I would suggest taking is some obsidian and a flint and steel, just in case you lose your nether portal, because that's actually what I did, so had to spawn some in. So I suggest taking them. I'd also suggest taking an anti-fire potion, which aren't too hard to make. I don't make them too often, but they aren't too hard to make, I don't think, so I suggest taking that. Obviously, take a decent pick. You don't have to take your fortune pick, actually. You can leave your fortune pick at home, but then just take a decent pick to go mining with, and then use a silk touch pick. Getting words mixed up like usual. But then break them down. Make sure you break them down when you get back, so you don't lose them and you're not under pressure from ghasts. I was on peaceful mode just for kind of demonstrational purposes. But yeah, if you're playing anything other, then don't take your fortune pick, because you might lose it, and you want to break it down when you get home. So yeah, I got about just under 3 stacks of nether quartz, so that would make, you know, a fair amount of nether blocks, not too many. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this and or you found it helpful, then a like is always appreciated. So yeah, see you later.